Mr. Mark Watkinson, Chairman of the MIoD, Mr. Julien Taillac, Partner, PwC Mauritius, Mr. Jacques Dugnaville, Chief Executive Officer, Omnicane, Mr. Michel Pilot, Chief Operating Officer, IBL East Africa Investments, members of the Diplomatic Corps, MIoD directors and members of the press, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. Welcome to the MIoD's last event of 2023. I'm Nafisa, and I'm thrilled to see you all today to mark a key milestone in our mission to promote corporate governance across boards. Today we come together for the launching of the 8th publication of the Directors Forum, a forum established in 2015 with our key partner, PwC Mauritius. It is thus my privilege to have us all gathered for this launching ceremony of the paper, which is on the theme, as you can see on the screen, the African Opportunity, Key Insights for Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, without any delay, I am pleased to invite on stage the CEO of the MIoD, Sheila Joda, for her welcome note. If you could please join me, Sheila. Thank you.
Thank you, Nafisa. What a great audience today, and I feel very happy to see, so many members present here today. So Mark Watkinson, chairperson at the MIoD, Julien Taillac, partner at PwC, Jacques Dugnaville, chief executive officer at Omnicane, Michel Pilot, Chief Operating Officer at IBL East Africa Investments, members of the Diplomatic Corps, MIoD members and directors, members of the press, distinguished guests, all protocol observed. A very good morning to you and greetings from the Mauritius Institute of Directors on the last event of 2023. Today mark an incredible moment for the launch of the 8th Directors Forum publication, The African Opportunity, Key Insights for Directors. So let's get ready to embark on an imaginative journey of exploration with us. Imagine you are an explorer, setting sail to discover new territories. Each director and business leader present here, you are like captains of the ship, navigating the vast and diverse oceans of business opportunities. And in the realm of business, just as in exploration, understanding the terrain is crucial for success. And it goes without saying that Africa stands tall as the continent of opportunity. Its vast potential continues to entice Mauritian enterprises seeking new frontiers and untapped markets. However, it is important to recognize that Africa, along with its burgeoning economic potential, also comes with a rich tapestry of cultures, economies, and regulatory requirements, presenting a landscape as varied and complex as the many seas of the world. And navigating this landscape requires more than just a cursory understanding. It demands in-depth knowledge, adaptability, and strategic foresight. Otherwise, the lack of tailored governance strategy poses substantial risks that can lead to inefficiencies, compliance issues, reputational risks, and hindered growth. Ladies and gentlemen, in our pursuit to help you convert such challenges into opportunities, the MIoD, in partnership with PwC, takes immense pride in launching the Directors Forum publication number 8, sharing the key insights for directors on the African opportunity. And this publication comprises of relevant and insightful information to aid your journey, ensuring that as business leaders and directors, you are well equipped to lead with confidence in Africa. It serves as your compass and map, in fact, guiding you through these uncharted waters to uncover treasures of knowledge and opportunity. And this collaboration today is yet another powerful milestone representing our collective dedication to empowering local business community with the necessary knowledge and insights to best corporate governance practices, both locally and in the region. The MIoD will thus continue to actively do its share of exploring by establishing connections and working relationships with other IoDs and partners in Africa. Dear guests present today, as the cornerstone of effective corporate governance, directors play a pivotal role in steering businesses towards sustainable success. Recognizing this, the MIoD remains committed to continually enhancing the capabilities of our directors. Our 2 existing programs have also played an instrumental part in this journey, setting a high standard in director education, namely the Director Development Program, run in collaboration with the Open University of Mauritius since 2019, and our Applied Directorship Program, launched last year in collaboration with Serdar Group. And now we are proud to introduce in March 2024 a significant addition to our educational repertoire, the ECODA European Board Diploma. The uniqueness in this new product is that it is a fast-track directorship program, in fact a 4-day program, a powerful course rather, available both online and in person, tailored by leading European board members and offering cutting-edge insights into global governance practices and leadership. Our commitment to director education and empowerment radiates through the very fabric of our value proposition. Last year, our initiatives have seen a predominant rise in public workshops and tailor-made in-house programs, and with the Directors Forum being a strong corporate governance advocate over the years, directors may now set sail on their own journey of leadership and corporate governance excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, as we cruise through today's event, let us all keep our explorer mindset at the forefront. Each piece of insight shared, each story told, is like a star in the night sky, guiding us in our voyage. The experiences of IBL and Omnicane shared here today and in the publication are like lighthouses illuminating successful paths through the African market. Thank you, Michel and Jacques, for being present with us today to share your valuable insights, which is a strong testament to the engagement of our esteemed patrons and founders. To conclude, let me just say that the Directors Forum will continue to pursue its objective to building more effective boards and be the voice for governance and directors in Mauritius. MIoD members and distinguished guests, the Directors Forum thank you for your attendance at this launch ceremony this morning and request you to revert with your comments and any other feedback on this publication number and any other previous publications that we have issued by the Directors Forum. The Directors Forum expresses its warmest thanks and appreciation to the PwC Mauritius team, led by partner in charge Julia Tayak here, for the productive collaboration over the years in the Directors Forum. The depth and breadth of your partnership have been instrumental in shaping our initiatives and have significantly contributed to our collective success. Thank you, Julia. The Directors Forum also acknowledges the active contribution of the MIoD team, always behind the scene, to bring publication aid to a successful close. Thank you, team. I think I can see the team here, for your invaluable support, including organizing today's launch event. Last but not least, publication number 8 is the outcome of contributions of members of the Directors Forum. And we take the opportunity to thank them all for their time and commitment towards producing this work, which is being put across with pleasure by me on their behalf. I can see a few faces here. Thank you once again to the Directors Forum members. So in closing, I encourage each one of us present here to embrace and retain the employers, the explorers' spirit. Let this publication and the key insights shared today be your guide as you set sail towards new horizons in Africa. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the session today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheila, for this insightful welcome note. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed very symbolic that the year is ending with an event on African opportunities. And additionally, tomorrow, we are concluding with a webinar being delivered by our partner, PwC Mauritius, on the theme of climate governance, where we will have the participation of the second Deputy Governor of the Bank of Mauritius as well, where she will share her insights from a regulatory perspective. So if you're interested to know more and join us tomorrow, please do get in touch with the team. Now, dear guests, valued partnerships such as the MIoD and PwC Mauritius is what contributes to the promotion of necessary knowledge and insights for the best corporate governance practices, both locally and in the region. I thus have the pleasure of introducing our esteemed collaborator and partner at PwC in Mauritius, Mr. Julien Tayak. Julien has more than 20 years of professional experience, of which more than 12 years in Mauritius and 11 years in the UK. With a robust foundation in financial expertise and a commitment to excellence, Julien is a highly qualified professional with a distinguished career in accounting, auditing, and risk management. May I please invite you for your speech, Julien? Thank you.
Sheila and your MIoD team, our faithful collaborators for many years now, fellow members of the Directors Forum, I think your input and insight every time we meet has always been extremely valuable. Clients, many of you in the room, colleagues, good morning. As Sheila mentioned, this is our 8th publication paper, collaboration between PwC and the MIoD through the Directors Forum. This is the second one under my leadership. Where I think this paper goes a bit beyond and is a bit bolder than its predecessors, it's that it breaks the boundaries of our small countries and try to adventure itself on the continent. We've been saying that for a long time, and I think I was probably still at school, so just to put it in context, a long time. Africa is a continent of immense potential. Just to name a few facts, it has 1.2 billion people today, and is probably expected to reach 1.7 billion in the next 6 years. And for those who are watching COP28 and the previous COPs before, it's already being discussed again. There's a lot of money being put aside and mechanism being put in place to invest into sustainable projects into Africa. A figure around $100 billion a year is being mentioned, but I expect that to be much bigger. What this paper does, in addition to just reading textbooks, is it really uses facts and research to demonstrate what are the main trends that are really unlocking these growth potentials in Africa. Just to name a few: a young population, a young growing population, rapid urbanization. Africa is expected to have 80% of its population within cities in the next 20 years. A fast increased adoption of new technologies. Huge potential in agriculture. A big demand for basic goods and services, which provides a lot of opportunities for businesses, and abundance of natural resources, just to name a few. So the paper really goes down and deep dive into unlocking these in a very practical way. The paper also doesn't shy away from the challenges. I think we are all aware of the main challenges. Again, just to name a few: political instability, corruption, security threats, infrastructure gaps, lack of basic services, and shortage of skilled resources. Again, just to name a few. And all this poses some real and true risk for entrepreneurs, investors, and directors. But the paper doesn't simply just list some textbook risks. It deep dives again and offers some practical advice based on real-life examples on how to navigate this complexity of doing business in Africa. I will spend some time just to mention a few of them, because I think it's very important to take that on board. Is we highlight the need to have a laser-sharp strategy, Africa-tailored strategy. The need to spend time to identify the right markets, the right entry mode, and the right business models. The critical importance of adopting the local context and the local cultures, embracing new technologies, and building strong relationships with local partners, suppliers, and business collaborators in the community at large. Embracing our social responsibility to invest in local capabilities, infrastructures, and human capital. And last but not least, carefully managing compliance risk by understanding local institutions and regulations. Jacques and Michel will tell you more. I mean, they have some real life experience there, but I'm sure they will agree that Africa offers equally as much challenges than opportunities and rewards. But without doubt, it offers tremendous opportunities to our Mauritian directors and young professionals and entrepreneurs to enhance your professional careers, which can sometimes be a little bit restricted in Mauritius, and play a transformative role as African in Africa. I urge you to embrace this paper and to rethink the African business opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Julien. May I please request you to stay with me while we launch the paper? I would also like to invite Mr. Mark Watkinson to do the honors, as well as Sheila Judah to do the honors. If you could please join Julien in front. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to now officially launch publication number 8 on the directors of the Directors Forum. Look at the screen where we're going to launch on the screen. So just a symbolic launch, ladies and gentlemen, as we launch the paper e-version.